Now we're moving into Innovation Spotlights segment of our session. So we'll hear from two leading UK innovators who are playing a key role in building a circular textile ecosystem right here in the UK. Please join me in welcoming Charlotte and Lieve to the stage. Lieve, if you can please take a seat. And can I introduce you to Charlotte, Business Development Manager at Epoch Biodesign. Charlotte will guide us through how Epoch is pioneering innovation in biorecycling.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. It's brilliant to be here today to share more about what we're doing at Epoch Biodesign. Funnily enough, literally up the road near Moorgate train station. We are an enzymatic recycler. This means that we design biology to break down a variety of synthetic plastic and textile waste. The core that we're scaling up first is focused on nylon, your blended materials, your functional materials, but we have a range of different enzymes for different plastics. Why do we use biology? I'm going to assume most of you are fairly familiar with the pros and cons of mechanical and chemical recycling that are at scale today. Biology really provides the best of both worlds. We break down those long chemical polymer chains that make up the fibers we're wearing today into the chemical building blocks. Extremely specifically and uniquely for biology, this happens at room temperature. We have enzymes carrying out all sorts of wonderful reactions inside us right now at room temperature. We don't need to heat this up to hundreds of degrees. And crucially, this means not only is a low energy, low carbon emission process, but the costs are also driven down. And what we produce are chemically identical building blocks to drop into existing supply chains for polymer production. To give you an idea a little bit of what this looks like, and I'm sure you've seen a version of this a million times, but we take waste from people like Mark, who so perfectly laid the scene. We go through our process, we apply our enzymes. Again, these are very specific to nylon, to polyester, and to other blends, and we produce those chemical building blocks. What this looks like in person, given that this is a waste recycling business, is a little less glamorous. But on the left, as an example, is airbag waste. This is a huge use of nylon 6/6 textiles. We also process elastane blended sportswear, multi-layer laminate waterproof coats, for example, a whole range of materials that you probably don't think can be recycled. We take these in and we've built a process to enable us to take out that nylon, apply the enzyme, and produce what you can see on the right there, effectively white, color removed, finish removed, high purity monomers that are repolymerized into chip that will go to your yarn spinners and your weavers and so forth. To give you an idea of where we are, as I mentioned, our R&D labs are just up the road. We've been going since 2019 and have a pilot facility up near King's Cross. We're operating at tens of kilograms of scale today, and excitingly, we're opening our demo plant the other side of London, which will process 150 tonnes over in West London very early next year. So this is happening, it's scaling, these technologies do exist for those really complex materials, and excited to hopefully talk to you more about it and how it applies to your processes and your materials later. We're a team of 46 now. We closed our Series A funding earlier in the year. And as I said, we really see nylon as just the beginning. We're scaling nylon 6/6 today. There is no commercial at-scale nylon 6/6 recycling facility anywhere in the world. We're building the first demo site for it in London early next year. But that's just the first step. And we see a future where we can take these mixed, blended materials and integrated one at a time, enzyme by enzyme, recycle each into their chemical building blocks. So as I say, we'll be operational next year. We've got tons of material to start working your way through your supply chains, and we'll be moving up to commercial scale in 2028. So with that, I will leave you there, but look forward to speaking to you about it later. Thank you.